Responding to another request, we have today a video about the short trills in Pathetique Sonata, starting with bar 57. So first, the fingerings. I think there are really two possibilities for the fingerings. One is using 2-3-2-1, 2-3-2-1 all the way through, or 2-4-2-1, 2-4-2-1, 2-4-2-1. I tend to prefer using 2 and 4 because if we use the second and third finger for the trill, the pivot line between those two fingers happens between there. There is nothing there, so our brains sometimes have difficulties mapping how this rotation has to happen. If we use 2-4, then the axis for that trill becomes the third finger, so we move around the third finger to create that trill, which is a bit easier. So I think the two possibilities are 2-3-2-1 or 2-4-2-1. So depending on which one seems more comfortable, I would suggest using one of those. If you are experiencing your hand closing itself while playing the trill in a faster tempo, so instead of feeling it keeps squeezing the notes, you should consider twofold approach. In order to play those trills with freedom, we need to assure two things to happen. One is that we need to make sure that our arm and wrist and hand work in a way that support the fingers, which means that we are looking for circular motion to help us travel from the G flat note, then visiting A flat while taking the finger away from the G flat, and then returning back also in a circular motion. I would start your practice always with this, trying to find that comfortable space and at first exaggerating those circular motions. So now the second aspect, fingers working in a more independent way, is very important because in this trill we have to repeat the G flat note twice in a very fast succession. That note is interchanged with A flat, but we have to repeat this note very fast. So we want to assure that the finger which plays that note releases this note immediately after it played it, because otherwise it might be still stuck down while we are trying to press it again, and that will cause our hand to not to feel very comfortable. There is a very simple exercise that will help our second finger, or whichever finger you are using currently for that repeated note, to be faster. We would play that note twice. Now when you do this exercise, I would personally hold the higher note just to make sure the hand cannot do this. You want the finger to tap each note, and for that, once we hold A flat, we are kind of forced to use that second finger in a correct way. So try it out for yourself, and if you can combine those two things together, so the second finger being very active while maintaining, of course, in a faster tempo, much smaller wrist circles and those elliptical movements, you will see that the trills become very crisp because of the finger action and that they are comfortable because of the wrist movement. I hope this helps. Thank you. Bye.